Oh dear God, why? Welcome everyone to my prep for The Dark Knight Rises, in which I'm going to be reviewing all of the Batman movies. I have done the Tim Burton movies. Now it's time to review the Schumacher Batman movies. Oh dear fucking God, I can't believe I had to sit through these again. Let me just get one thing out of the way though. If I make any kind of similar jokes to the Nostalgia Critic or anyone else who's reviewed this fucking movie, especially this one, fuck off, okay? Don't tell me, okay? The Nostalgia Critic has one of the best reviews of Batman and Robin out there, and I'm not going to be stealing his fucking bad credit card idea, okay? If you want to see that, go watch that, because the bad credit card thing has been done to death. I still find it entertaining, but I'm not going to fucking do it, so it's not going to get mentioned in this movie beyond this point. But let's start with Forever. So, I'm going to review this first, and then this. This will be fairly quick, this will be lengthy, because I can review this fairly quickly, because I have a lot of problems with this film, but most of them people have mentioned. In fact, I may as well tell you what I liked about this film, to save time. The only thing I enjoyed about this film was Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey as the Riddler. He's not perfect. I'll state that right now. He is not the Riddler I envisioned, but I think he done what he was paid to do. He done a decent Riddler in my opinion. A lot of people say they don't like it. I thought he was entertaining. He wasn't the Riddler I envisioned in a live action movie, I'll say that right now, but he was still entertaining. And I think he's the only saving grace for this film in my opinion. The rest of the film is horseshit. I am pretty much convinced that Schumacher knew nothing about Batman beyond the initial premise, because he fucks up big time in this film, especially with Two-Face and Robin and Batman and basically every other character in this. Jim Carrey is an exception. He actually done a decent Riddler, as I stated. But let's start with the villain, of course, Two-Face. Tommy Lee Jones is not fucking Two-Face. You know what he is? He's fucking One-Face. Here's the Two-Face character in a nutshell. There is a long, complicated, but the nutshell is that there are two halves to Two-Face, i.e. technically speaking you could classify Two-Face as two roles, which is difficult enough to pull off for a voice actor, but a live action actor is extremely difficult. Not only do you have to play Harvey Dent, you also have to play, as he's called in the animated series, Big Bad Harv, or Two-Face if you prefer. There is a good side, there is an evil side. They decide things by the flip of the coin, which is the only thing that's fucking matching with the fucking character of Two-Face. I mean, whose idea was it? Tommy Lee Jones? Yes, he was in Men in Black. Let's get him as fucking Two-Face. And what's the look of him? He's half fucking purple. No, Two-Face. I know this is meant to be more the campy Batman. This is more the fucking Batman, which is fine by me, but this goes beyond camp and is near enough in the threshold of, oh my god, please come out of the closet, because it's bad, especially Two-Face, because Two-Face was one of my favourite villains, because I like the premise of a split personality character, and it's done well in the animated series, and this is done like fucking piss poor shit. I don't even want to go to the cover anymore. But it's just, how do you fuck up Two-Face? Joel Schumacher must have just saw Tommy Lee Jones must have just fucking walked in and says, do this, because he knew nothing about the character. Beyond the premise of, on this side you talk kind of calm, but on this side you raise your voice a little. That's the only fucking difference between the guy. Otherwise they're the fucking same character, which is bullshit. Two-Face is raped in that film. He is raped. He is destroyed as a character in that film. Not even fucking Two-Face, that is One-Face. It's just a guy who happens to be scarred on his other half of his face. The only reason he's called Two-Face is because he's got because it looks like he's got fucking two faces. He's fucking One-Face because it's one fucking character. Yeah, you can tell I don't like this. And then let's get to the other character, Robin. And by the way, I'm not going to even touch on the fucking love interest. I'll get to that in a moment, especially when I talk about Batman. But Robin, fuck you, Christopher O'Donnell. Is it Christopher O'Donnell? I keep forgetting his name. Yeah, Chris O'Donnell. Whose idea was it to cast him? Robin. Now, fair enough, in a movie you have to age the character a little bit. Robin is meant to be, I don't know, the way I envision Robin in a Batman film is being in his early teens. I know in the comic books he was younger, but I envision him in his early teens. In this, he looked 25. 20 at the earliest. And he just doesn't know the character at all. Not only does Schumacher ruin Robin's character, he fucking ruins his origin story by getting it almost completely wrong. The only similarity between the original origin of Robin and the one in the Schumacher film is that it's in a circus. That's the only fucking similarity. Otherwise, it's a completely new origin, which I don't mind tweaking the origin story of a character. I don't mind that in the least, because let's face it, for a film you only have about 2, maybe 3 hours. In a comic book you've got months and months of issues. In cartoon series you've got months and months of episodes to build the character of Robin. I don't mind if they wanted to incorporate the main villain killing Dick's parents, emphasis on the Dick Grayson, but it's just done horribly. And if memory serves me, I may be wrong, I don't remember Dick Grayson having a brother, and in this film he does, who's in it for like 5 minutes and then dies. I could be wrong. I'm not a comic book buff. I don't remember Dick Grayson having a fucking brother. I remember saying it's only his mother and father that die. I'm not going to go into the whole premise of what is Robin's origin. Here's the premise of Robin's origin. A mobster tries to shake down the circus refuses, the mobster kills the acrobats, who happen to be the owners of the circus, I think. That's it! And then Batman takes him under his wing. Metaphorically and probably literally, and of course, ambiguously gay duo. God. Ambiguously gay duo in this. And this. Fucking... Oh god. Robin has never been one of my favourite characters, but I enjoy the premise of him. I do enjoy him. He's he's the definitive sidekick. And when you do Robin, you're meant to, in my opinion, Robin should be no older than 16 in a Batman movie, in a live action Batman movie, for stars, because it gives leeway into evolving his character into Nightwing, which they were probably planning on doing if this film succeeded, which it didn't. This film, on the other hand, it kind of hinted it. And of course, this is the campy fucking Batman. They fuck up Robin. I'm a massive fan of Teen Titans, by the way, so I'm kind of pissed off at fucking how they butchered fucking Robin. They basically got almost everything wrong, right down to his freaking personality. Ugh. Okay, before I stop rambling on, let's move on to Batman. Val Kilmer, go fuck yourself and die in a hole. He's not Batman. He's not even Bruce Wayne. He's a guy who stole Batman's outfit. That's it. The only similarity between this film and the Burton films is the fucking bat suit. Which the only reason that's in is because Tim Burton was a producer on it, I think. And Batman, that's not Batman. That's a fucking guy in a bat suit. That's not Batman, because the character is completely wrong. And of course, guess what? He gives up everything for a piece of fucking Dr. Pussy.